looking at you've become like a cult star in a sense, like Bruce Campbell with Evil Dead, with all the movies you've done and everything, and you're becoming like the anti-hero's hero. You're becoming a leading man, and I don't know, to me you kind of remind me in a way of Charles Bronson with the movies and stuff as well.
That's the kind of stuff that Robert and I kind of went after. Rodriguez. It's we wanted a superhero, but we didn't want to have to wear tights, or we didn't want to have to fly around in a cape, so it's like just a regular guy like Bronson, like Clint Eastwood, I mean, those guys, and we're not full of steroid muscle bound, we're just a regular guy, I could be Machete could be, he's an ex-federale, but he could be a mechanic, or he could be the guy down the street painting a house, just a regular guy, and he just sees wrong and wants to make it right.
How much of Machete is in you? You yourself, is there any bit of you in the character?
When I got out of prison in 1969, I dedicated my life to helping other people, and it's, I think that's like the extent of it. I'm no hero, what I mean? But I love talking to kids about drugs and alcohol, and I love saying, education is the key to anything you want to do, And sometimes when those little knuckleheads that are getting in trouble hear it from me, they listen,
Yeah. Looking at that, your time over there, I know a lot of people that have spent time both in the pen and county, and some aren't able to recover ever. It haunts them when they're around people. They're still a little paranoid. How were you able to overcome that, to not fall in the cycle? And do you still get a little wary sometimes when you're around people or when you meet people at first?
I had a great support system coming out of prison, and I think that's what you need. You need some kind of self-help program, to start to help you get through what you got to get through. It's like, because after you've done 5 years in prison or 6 years, my little cousin Gilbert right now, I'm trying to get him parole. He's done 32 years, so it's like, how do you talk on a cell phone, so it's like a great transition. So right now I think me and Senator Jim Ballot, and there's a few senators, that are working to like make some changes to like get those houses that they can come out of treatment and go into some kind of recovery, come out of prison and go into some kind of recovery,
Well, it's great to hear. Certainly a story that's very valiant and changing to just everybody in general as well. Before I leave you, what's your most favorite moment in combat sports, quickly?
Oh, man. God, you're going to hate me, but when Joe Frazier hit Muhammad Ali with a left.
The first fight?
The first fight.
Really?
Hit Muhammad Ali with that left hook. It was like, wow, and that was an amazing deal. That was one of the highlights. A lot of people don't realize it. Joe Frazier was a great fighter. The only problem is that Muhammad Ali was a great mental fighter. The big difference, it's like, if I can get into your head, I got you beat, and that's what he could do. He was one of the first real mental kind of fighters that would make somebody angry, and once he made you angry, you were fighting two people. You were fighting yourself, you were fighting your opponent and your anger.
Certainly, I wish I was alive back then. That was the fight to go to. I know it was, but Mayweather Canelo is going to be a huge fight. But Machete drops September 13th. Guys, check it out here with Danny Trejo, Marcos Villegas for Fight Up TV. Oh, wait, he's not done yet.
I got a movie called Bullet coming out, and I got another one called Badass 2. And then September 4th, I think we've got a movie coming out called Dead in Tombstone. It's the first Western that I've done, so that's going to be a lot of fun.
That should be some good stuff. Danny, it's good to see you here. Danny Trejo, Marcos Villegas, Fight Up TV.
God bless. Thank you.